That's the one thing I noticed about Bob over the years watching the show was the hair loss and the weight gain.
Hey, wait, who invited him anyway? I met this guy in a parking lot. Here I am spending a night with him? What's wrong with that?
Coming up. Spring is a great time to go fishing. On today's show, Bob is joined by Kaylan Evers just outside of North Bay, Ontario, as they try for some early season ling fishing. These weird nocturnal fish are common in streams and lakes across North America. Later in the show, Bob is joined by neighbor Mark Alford as they tackle the backyard terrain in search of brook trout.
Okay, where are you taking me now?
Come on.
Like a jungle in here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Here comes. Whoa. All right. Whoa, man.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Whoa. Look at that big laker. Yeah. That thing is a monster.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Izumi.
Oh, yeah. All righty.
The Real Fishing Show.
Oh, that's huge. Nice one. Hell, look at the size of this fish. Oh, man. All right. All righty.
Bob Izumi.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, an absolute monster smallmouth. Look at that. Whoa.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water, and Tim Hortons.
Now that's what I call real fishing. Hey folks, timing is everything, and while we're talking about ice out ling, that's right, ling. I'm up here with Kaylan Evers. Kaylan, how you doing, man?
Hi Bob, how you doing?
Well, we met in a parking lot.
We did.
I normally don't, strike up relationships in parking lots too often, but that was up in North Bay.
It was, yeah.
And I remember you was the lady friend late at night.
I don't remember her.
Hotel, and we were ice fishing, I believe, up there filming. And you talked about this ling fishing. That was what, a year and a half ago?
Yeah, almost 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Well, here we are. We're up here south of North Bay on a little honey hole. Tell me about this ling fishing. Now, the ice was, there's still ice over there, probably about 300 yards.
Yep.
Smelled are coming in here to spawn.
Yep.
And these ling are coming in just to feed.
Right on behind them, yep. Last week I was still ice fishing.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, it's warm. It was up to like 75 today, and it does get cool. What's getting down to about 5 Celsius?
Yeah, and the wind off the lake's cold.
All right, well, let's get set up. We've got to wait till what, sun comes
yeah, 9 o'clock.
goes down already. Yeah, I brought a nice medium action Kumara rod and a 3000 Stratic. Now, you were saying bring like outfits with what, 8 to 10 pound test line?
Yeah, mono.
Okay, and I got Trilene Max on here. And what about this jig you're using now? It's a Lindy jig.
Yep, glow in the dark.
Okay, so you think that there's something to be said about giving them a little shot with the taser?
Yep. It lasts longer than a head lantern or a flashlight. You just charge it up there, whip it out, and sometimes there's lings on it before you even hit the bottom.
Just one smelled on here?
One smelt, 2 if they're small.
I got you. And so you're actually dead sticking the jig out here in the current then.
Yep.
And just waiting. And this heavier head, they'll hit it and eat it, will
They'll
they?
pick it up and they're gone.
No kidding.
They're heading to Toronto with it, yeah.
Now, you're using a bell on your rod tip at times, are you?
Yeah, that's because normally I'm down here and I'm by myself and it's dark and, I can't see it, so you listen for the ling ding and you grab the rod and you're
All
off
right.
to the races.
The ling ding. Well, hopefully we're going to ding a ling. And now you brought your buddy Kyle along tonight,
Yes,
Dave?
I did. He's the originator. He's the one who took me fishing back in grade 11, I believe.
Is that right? Boy.
For ling, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, obviously you got into fishing quite a bit, doing some work with the MNR, but now as well on contract. But when I met you, you obviously got into girls too, because I did see you with the female that night. So
They come and go.
Oh, do they? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's like good fishing.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Well, come on, son, go down. I want to catch a ling. Got a little light on the situation.
It's early yet. I did see it bend. See?
Uh-huh.
Crack your bail there. And take your bell off.
Yeah, that's a cute little bell you got there.
Yeah, thank you. And then just walk out to Pride Rock there and hammer them.
Pride Rock.
That's Pride Rock, yeah.
All
I
right.
put that there myself.
That's nice. Let's see what we got here, folks. Look at that. I don't know.
If you dropped it, just put your rod back in the holder. Because it's early yet, they do that.
There's no ding and a ling on this one.
No, that's okay. That means they're out there. There
There
he
he
is.
is. He's back. He's back.
It might be a little one.
There we
There you
go.
go.
First ling of the night. All right. I think this rod's perfect. Nice medium action rod. Yeah, he's a little guy.
He's a little guy. You can probably just swing him in. And your jig's on the outside, so if you didn't swallow it, you can just pop it right out.
All righty. So let's have a little look at this creature here. Now, would you keep one like that? Do you
No.
put it back?
No, I'd put him back.
Okay, let's get some pliers out. Then you got some handy. If not, I got some of my big Ziploc here. Okay, good.
And there's lots of jigs where that came from.
Yeah, max gap jig, Lindy max gap.
Stay tuned for more great early season ling fishing.
There we go. Aha.
Closed captioning is brought to you by FNCC and motorexam.com.
Educast is a great way for high school students to get involved and learn about fishing. It teaches them all about the outdoors and various fishing techniques. Darren Jacko and Steve Worrells came up with this great idea for keeping our youth involved in this fantastic sport. Let's have a look.
Basically, the goal of Educast, educate kids, get them involved in the outdoors, get them involved into fishing, get them involved with new techniques, new products that are introduced into the industry each year. This year we should have well over 1,000 students in our program.
We don't limit this to people that are interested in tournament fishing. We have opened this up to every type of high school student. We have kids coming in without fishing rods, no equipment whatsoever. Because of Shimano and their support, we've been able to give them a rod they're used for the day. May 27th, we're weighing in bass, trout, and pike. When we go to our championship on June 29th down in Turkey Point, there will be a bass tournament only. Smallmouth and largemouth will be the only fish weighed in on that tournament day. We've noticed with the growth so rapid, from 120 kids first year to now over 1,000 and over, well over 35 to 50 schools represented in this tournament, that's what we're looking for. That more players come and help us out with this.
And
I got him this time.
I think the ling is...
He's dinged.
He's dinged. Yeah.
Ah, they don't come much uglier than that right there.
Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. No teeth?
No teeth. No,
No
just
teeth.
like a bass. Sandpaper mouth. And look at that, all that time.
Hooked on the outside.
Yeah. Look at that, eh? It's kind of like a mud puppy without legs.
Now, I have never eaten ling. How do you describe them? White meat, right?
White meat,
Yeah.
very flaky, sweet, and I'd take them over walleye,
You would, eh?
especially out of this lake.
A lot of catfish characteristics.
Yeah, one barbell
Mm-hmm.
for, smelling and sensing.
Yeah. And you got this, what do you call that? That fin?
I would, the dorsal fin, I guess.
Yeah,
It just
fin.
runs all the way down. Oh, geez. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
that's what you get for bad
Now
mouthing
look
me.
at this. Now, you know what? I'm not sure if he planned that or not, but this nice Columbia coat was really good looking when I
Oh,
started.
it's going to smell bad because they're awful.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I'm going to have to clean up, if you know what I mean. It's been a dirty job, but
Yeah.
somebody's... Hey, that's that other show, that dirty job. Have you seen that?
Yeah. He's coming next week.
Oh, you almost got me in the face.
Yeah,
Why
sorry.
don't you put him back?
Yeah, okay. Go back.
There we go.
You should kiss him, Bob.
Yeah, you know what? I'm unlike other fishing show hosts that kiss their fish.
Yeah.
I thought I like kissing girls better, don't you?
Well,
No, that's right. You like fish.
I mean, I like my girls, but I like my fishing too. Oh, wow.
Alrighty. You gotta find a female that likes to fish. That's
Yeah,
what
that
you
would be.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
What about your niece?
righty. We are hooked up.
Oh, I think it's a rainbow.
What?
I'm just joking.
Oh, there you go. About the same size as that first one I caught.
You think so? Don't squeeze them too hard, eh?
No, I heard that they could poop on you.
Oh, it's a log. It's not a ling.
Kyle, you deserve better than that. Alrighty. They are fat things, though, aren't they? He swam towards you.
Yeah, he's swimming towards me.
Yeah? Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, he was swimming towards me.
Oh, good one.
That looks probably long gone.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see you get him around that line of mine. There you go.
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
So, targeting ling. I've never ever done any ling fishing in 25 years of doing the show.
Yep.
So now I can say that I've actually gone out and purposely fished for these guys.
Yeah.
Very small window. But you say you target them through the ice as well,
Yes,
right?
I do. It's not as productive as this,
Mm-hmm.
but you do get them. I think a good night is through the ice is like 6 ling.
Yeah.
And an awesome night here is like 40.
No way.
Yeah, so a big difference.
All righty. Well, you know, I want to thank you. Kaylan, this has been awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time.
You know,
for sure.
I mean, Kyle has been in the background here. You know, he put you onto this years ago, right?
He did, for sure.
He's not even getting any fish tonight because
No.
he's staying in the background.
Yeah, he's a good guy, for sure.
I'm just going to leave my rod out for a bit here. I sort of wrapped it up, but I'm not quitting yet.
No, we can stay for a little bit more, sure.
When we return, Bob heads out for some backyard brook trout.
Here we go. Mark,
Yep.
got one on over here.
Good.
Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water. Due to extreme popularity, smallmouth bass help drive a huge and competitive tackle industry. This translates into an endless selection of lures, jigs, soft plastics, and organic baits. On top of that, hundreds of registered fly fishing patterns are designed specifically for catching smallmouth. With all this, you may be surprised to learn that one of the oldest lures is still one of the best. Indeed, crankbaits have been around since the earliest days of bass fishing. While the overall look and materials have changed over the years, the basic principle is the same. It's quite simply a cast and retrieve lure designed to cover a lot of water in a hurry. Requiring a minimum retrieve to bring out action, there's no doubt that a fast, steady pace triggers fish. Still, if you're drawing a blank on proven structure, it pays to change things up. With an eye down under, you appreciate how many follows you get. By adding an erratic action, you can turn these same fish. And remember to keep it moving to prevent this type of reaction. When choosing quality crankbaits, one of the most overlooked aspects is hooks. Not just sharpness and strength, but color. Believe it, we've witnessed many smallmouth going out of their way to eat the red hooks on our baits.
Timing is everything, and I'm talking about when the conditions are right, you better be ready to go. Hey, I'm here with Mark Alford. Mark, you and I do a lot of hunting and fishing together. Of course, we live in close proximity. And what's going on today?
Well, you said to me about 2 weeks ago, watch for good conditions for the speckles when we can, spend maybe an hour or two, see if we can shoot a show. Last 2 days, we've had really high temperatures. We're in the second week of June. And traditionally for me, June is the best month for speckled trout fishing. A lot of guys have already put their rods away. The bugs are bad, but what we're watching for is a couple days of rain. We're watching for that water to go to a tea color.
What do you say we get started around the corner? What do you think?
Good on you.
All righty.
Beautiful. There he
Look
is.
at that.
There's what we're looking
All
for.
righty. Oh, where's that net? Right here.
I don't think that's a speckle though, Bob. You've gone off species on us. That's, is that a speckle?
Yeah, it's called the
baby rainbow.
Mark, it is a brook trout.
It is a brook trout. I'm sorry.
So we're putting this one back, okay?
Still give a good fight for a small little fish like that, eh?
You get it back in the water. Oh, absolutely. You hammered it.
Yep.
Now, there we go. No problem.
You got a big mosquito spray. I'm not slapping you, man.
Oh, yeah.
You got a big mosquito.
I didn't put any deep woods off on yet. I was waiting, but now we are in here. I am definitely going to put some on. Mark, throw a few casts in there while I get some on. It really is necessary. Now, I did hear once years ago when I met Mark that he said that if you don't shower for at least 2 weeks, you don't need these, that you become immune, but I don't know. Okay, where are you taking me now?
Come on. Now, if we get lost, don't blame me. I've only been here once before.
Alrighty. Brook trout?
Yeah, come out of the...
First cast?
Yeah, come out of the edge there.
Oh, yeah, I got a net here if you want. Got him? Oh, nice one. Alrighty.
This is what we're looking for. It's been slow to start.
And
but
that one you brought up to show me in the bucket today that you released would have ate that one.
yeah, it was a good 12 inches.
But that's still not a bad fish.
Yeah. I'm going to put one more
That's
pitch
still a
in.
nice little brook trout, isn't
He
it?
just hammered it.
Did he?
Almost take the rod right out of your
Where
hand.
was he? Way back in there?
Way back
Look
in
at
there.
how tight this is where Mark's fished. You got another one?
Yeah, a little guy. Looks
This
probably,
is tight quarters.
yeah, but
What's
lots
that? Rainbow?
of little rainbow.
Up next, more of Bob and Mark as they continue fishing for brook trout.
There we go.
Hey, nice.
Look at that.
This tip of the week is sponsored by Coleman.
You gotta love today's computer technology. Can you believe it? I've just loaded more than 10,000 lakes into this laptop computer that I take on the road. Why? Because over the years I have spent thousands of dollars on paper charts, literally thousands of dollars on charts. I've got containers and Ziploc bags full of charts. Now we have something here from Navionics, and it's the Hot Maps Explorer, and what we've got here is more than 10,000 lake maps on one DVD. It's inexpensive, and you can download it and access any of the lakes that you want. You can plan your entire trip by just checking out your computer before you even get on the water. You can search places, lake names, you can check out all the bottom contours and look for some of those fish holding areas. This new technology also allows you to check out 3D bottom contours, structure, and drop-offs. I'm really talking about cutting-edge information on one DVD. I'll tell you what, the folks at Navionics have a real winner with this, and what can I say? It can save you thousands of dollars in paper charts like I have. Now let's get back to some more real fishing. Mark's taking all the good spots. He's putting me in the secondary spots. I know how this works. It's not my first rodeo. You up on a pretty good spot there, Mark?
Not even a hit. How about you?
I had one little swing. I saw it though, small. Got one?
Yep.
All right, nice one.
Not bad, little one.
Good one.
They're not aggressive. I just stopped the blade and let it spin on the bottom, and he picked it up.
That's a nice shot. You with the flowers there, that's beautiful. It is. It looks really good.
What, are you losing it?
You want to see this bait go right under there?
No, I don't want to, because you're not going to be able to do it.
You don't think so?
No. Good one. That's a good one. That's as lucky as you get.
Boy, for little fish, they sure fight, don't they? Not a nice one, Mark.
Good. I knew you would. Keep quiet. You'll catch a couple.
Ready. There we go.
Hey, nice.
Look at that. There's a bunch in there, right?
Yeah, and there's a bigger one. We just got to get lucky. That is another brook trout?
Yeah, another brookie.
Yeah. While you're getting that one off, should I step in there and show you?
If you want, you know, because you are the brook trout master.
Okay, I know.
I'm just purely a follower.
I know. But there's got to be a bigger one in there, Bob.
Okay, all the years you fish these little creeks,
yeah.
What's the biggest brook trout you've seen?
2 pounds. And they're few and far between. And usually you're going to get them in the off color in a deep hole under a log, something conditions like that. But they're there, and that's what makes the hunt so interesting, to keep chasing them.
Well, I just missed one on that hit.
2-pounder?
Yeah, about a 4-ouncer on a good day.
But you know what?
Oh, just another hit.
A little bigger.
Oh!
He's like jumping like a marlin. It's fun fishing.
It is.
It's a little bit challenging. It's kind of like hunting. You know, you're stalking into these spots, and
Here's another one.
And
you want a shot in there?
He's got the production going now. Okay, let me have a
little
shot.
rainbow there.
Right to the edge. A lot of guys come out opening weekend and they don't catch speckle and think there's no speckle in the creek. It's just because the water temperature is too low, it's too cold, and the speckles don't get active until it warms up a bit. So sometimes you got to wait till 2 weeks after the opening day before you'll get them. And I still say that I always target around Father's Day. Always makes, if you get some rain and get some good water going, an off-tee color, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, you're going to catch some specks.
Alrighty, and speaking of feeding fish, somebody else got to do some feeding. We'll see you next week right here, folks. What do you think? Pizza? Yeah, all right. This is a big fish. That is a fish of a lifetime. Whoa. Well, that is just amazing.
Look at that thing.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That was too cool. Oh, man, what a fish. Look at that.